Something big is happening in AI and a lot of people are going to get blindsided. This article honestly gave me chills. Now, first, you're going to want to save this and send this to a friend or a loved one who you need to warn. So this was written by an AI CEO, Matt Schumer. It's currently going viral with 70 million views. And basically he's saying this is going to be bigger than what happened in 2020, where you were going about your normal daily life and you saw people stockpiling toilet paper and you thought they were crazy. But then over the course of 3 weeks, everything changed. Literally everyone on earth was stuck at home. Office was closed. Now, when it comes to AI, it's going to be much bigger than COVID. There are some things in here where we thought AI could never do, but it's already happened. So he says, I know this is real because it happened to me first in his own job, and he's warning us that you're next. So up until now, AI has improved steadily with some big jumps in between. It's kind of like when you were at the beach and you had some big and small waves, but in between each of those waves, you had time to absorb it. And to be honest, in 2025, it was a bit boring because there was no real big, massive change. But here's what was happening in the back end that not many people realized. All the big AI research labs at OpenAI, Anthropic, or Google were working on coding first. And the reason why that's important is because if you get really good at AI, AI can actually build itself. And this has already happened. On February 5th this year, OpenAI released GPT 5.3 Codex, and they said this was our first model that was instrumental to creating itself. The Codex team used early versions to debug its own training, manage its own deployment, and diagnose test results and evaluations. The CEO of Anthropic, Dario Amodei, also said that much of the coding that happens is created by AI. So if you have been underwhelmed with AI, it's changed. And the scene mainly changed for us as consumers in the last month or so. As he said, it feels like water has been rising at your feet, but you didn't notice it until it's at your neck right now. Especially as we've seen new launches from Claude Code, Codex, and most recently Claude Bot or OpenClaw. I've tried to explain this to people that are not in tech and they just think that it's just a normal ChatGPT and other tools can do it. But in my opinion, this was the thing that got me super excited because it's no longer just building you apps and generating images or an email for you. So for example, it took me and my tech guy 2 full days to figure out how to use this program, and we were still stuck. And ClaudeBot or OpenClaw actually took 30 minutes to figure out how to actually use the product inside the app by clicking around and finding bugs in their app. Otherwise, we would have kept going at it. It even ditched that app and started building its own thing to help me achieve what I was trying to achieve without me having to ask it to do that. CEO of Anthropic says that we are on track for AI models that are substantially smarter than almost all humans at almost all tasks, and we're on track for 2026 or 2027. So here was probably the freakiest part. He said that he was testing out GPT 5.3 Codex, and it wasn't just executing instructions. It was almost like as if it had a sense of knowing what the right call was, which is basically judgment and taste, which was basically what we said the AI could never have. I'm going to need to make a part 2 to tell you what it means for you and anybody else that works